For once, yes. I'm a little quiet. Yeah, I got nothing either. Yeah, we beat it normal mode and Moonlord, fucking hard mode Moonlord, like master mode Moonlord. Alexa, Alexa, fireplace on.
Okay.
Christ on a stick. No wonder it wasn't getting any better for my fucking hands. Neato. We'll see if I can get anyone in for the stream. Let's see. Yeah, I am. Working on giving it a genuinely working endoskeleton.
Hello.
I'm gonna just put Markiplier on in the background. Because I need, considering I don't have one of my lovely friends to talk about random topics with, I need noise. I'm going insane if I don't, so I'm gonna put on a Markiplier video. So that's why there's gonna be Markiplier audio and feedback.
Today we're going to be exploring the subject of analog horror. If you don't know what analog horror is, remember my video Maple County? That was an example of it. Analog horror is a genre, or a subgenre, that exists in the world of the era of the VHS. Kind of, a little bit. So analog is relating to or using signals or information represented by a continuously variable physical quantity such as spatial positioning, voltage, etc. Or analog, a person or thing seen as comparable to another, which is oddly interesting. It's interesting, oddly enough. The oddly thing is that is interesting. That is interesting because it pertains to what we're talking about today, and the alternates. The alternates are kind of the idea behind, if you remember this video, the Mandela Catalog. This was made by a one Alex Kister.
We are currently receiving countless reports of an unidentified hostile organism that we'll refer to as alternates.
A lot of them, from what I've seen, start from this informational type of video, this is actually like 1950s propaganda videos from the government to tell you how to survive an atomic bomb. That's the kind of videos that I get the vibe of. So this is not just analog in the days of VHS, this is old analog in the terms of archival footage and stuff like that. You know, things that are so far in the past but baked into the subconscious because they are effectively propaganda and they're supposed to be baked into the subconscious to get you to think one way or another. So to use this as a medium to tell a story that is a horror story is an effective use because the technology is inherently jank, and kind of the horror comes from it being jank, and also the information being presented to you that there is an entity that looks just like you that is trying to take over your life, and when it finds you, it will make an almost perfect facsimile of you, or it has already made a perfect facsimile of your parents, or loved ones, or friends, or neighbors, or colleagues. They could be anyone, anywhere, at any time. Even me. But I'm not. Ding. So let's look into analog horror, because there's so much more to analog horror than just the Mandela Catalog or Maple County. Do not believe his lies. The Mandela Catalog. It's film theorists. You do professional research. I'm here to do my research, which is, because I say it in a more authoritative tone, I'm gonna let people assume that I know what I'm talking about, which I have not been able to say properly this whole video. Let me look at something that I found, which is called blue channel thalassin.
You or a loved one are suffering from any of the following symptoms: lack of feeling, emotional outbursts, fog of the mind, or memory loss. This may be a sign of onset AED or advanced emotional deterioration. Today, 7 in 10 people over the age of 21 report experiencing emotional degradation severe enough to hinder everyday tasks, such as workplace performance, social interaction, and general well-being. Emotional stability is required for a functional and healthy mind. Correcting AED used to require rigorous testing and invasive procedures, costing time, effort, and money. Today, the solution is thalassin. Using our modern understanding of brain mapping, thalassin is able to reproduce the emotions necessary for any occasion. Not only does thalassin restore lost emotion, but patients have reported emotions at a higher and more consistent quality than ones produced non-chemically. Included in every pack of thalassin are these common emotions.
Yeah, AI has gotten to that point.
Sadness, anger, fear, and relief. Also, look out for over-the-counter options such as jealousy.
That is just Five Nights at Freddy's.
Frustration, and pride. Tired of only experiencing
Where's the horny option?
or may be interested in expanding your emotional palette? Cutting-edge brain mapping technology has not only allowed us to refine existing emotions, but has also allowed for the creation of new emotions and emotional experiences. With Thalassin Plus, experience emotions beyond previous natural capabilities. These new emotions include degrance, humber, nage, dorselessness, andric, veronate, pawnish, trantiveness, teluge, brick. To experience the power of Thalassin, call the number on your screen now before supply.
That's where those pictures came from! There was a post on Reddit like forever ago that was a mixture of those emotions, and it was like a big post, and I thought they made it. That's how things don't, like, if it doesn't get credited, it doesn't go anywhere, and I don't know who makes it. Gooseworks! I've seen those before. My god. Trantiveness. I love Teluge. I want to experience Teluge. Like a heaping helping of Teluge.
Brick. To experience the power of Thalassin, call the number on your screen now before supply.
That's where those pictures came from! There was a post on Reddit like forever ago that was a mixture of those emotions, and it was like a big post, and I thought they made it. That's how things don't, like, if it doesn't get credited, it doesn't go anywhere, and I don't know who makes it. Gooseworks! I've seen those
Oh,
before.
God.
My god. Trantiveness. I love Teluge. I want to experience Teluge. Like a heaping helping of Teluge mixed with a little bit of trantiveness. Onland, Lorik. They didn't even mention the Onland. I want some Onland. Lorik. Anyway, this is like well done, Gooseworks. Really fun stuff. But yeah, no, that's another example of what analog horror is. It's like an old... This blue screen has such a strong impact in my memory. It may not have the same impact in your memory. Encoding delay! Why? That seems to be fine. Yeah, so this is the kind of concept behind analog horror. A lot of things exist in this world. And there's actually a playlist that someone named The Analog Collector has made that kind of collects a lot of different analog horror things. Such as Chimpy Chippa's band commercial. Okay, what is this?
Okay, lads, let's take this from the top. Do you want to know what's driving everyone bananas? Well, come on down to Chimpy Chippa's. Enjoy our wide range of milkshakes, burgers, and fries that'll have you coming back for more. Are you as excited as Chippa the Chimp is to, eat all of, Shit. Sorry. Bloody monkey, just... Who cares? We're gonna do it again. Just give me another go. From the top. Do you want to know what's driving everyone bananas? Chimpy Chippas and our iconic Chimpy Cheeseburger. Do so that on our weekly specials. So what are you waiting for? Because Chippa the Chimp is waiting for you. Look, I know you guys spent time on making this monkey thing, but has no one realised how fucking creepy it looks? Or is it just me? Because I can tell you right now, I'd never take my daughter...
So I'd say this is an example of something that isn't necessarily one of the scariest things I've ever seen. In fact, personally, I didn't think it was scary at all. However, I'm not here to just shit all over Spring Talk Pictures creations. That's not what I'm here about. I want to dissect why this doesn't work and the other ones work really well. Because I know there's a video, not this one, every analog horror video. Here we go.
This year we're celebrating 35 years in business. Did you know we've come up with 6 all-new value combo coupons? And if you sign up for our email club, you'll save 15% off.
Well, that's a little on the nose.
Did you know?
Okay, so funny, whatever. It's a parody. But I think like if a good parody needs to understand the exact essence of what does work for something, even if you're making fun of it, you need to understand why it works for the people that it works for to get there. And this kind of does that. Yeah, 1 second. What is this? Oh, did I watch this one? So okay, so this is an example of a good parody, right? It knows what it's making fun of. I think the comments are just like, when your parody is so well made, it wraps around to being scary again. That's kind of what it is, because that was by itself unsettling, and analog horror can be really unsettling if it's done right, and you can do a parody that's so good that it does wrap around all the way to unsettling. By the way, this is a great video. How audio enhances the horror of Five Nights at Freddy's. Great video. The other thing that I want to show you is something that kind of goes beyond just analog horror. There's a video by the Mystery Flesh Pit guy, girl, I don't know. The person who does the Mystery Flesh Pit also has a YouTube channel. I don't know if you knew this. It's called Mystery Flesh Pit National Park Historic Archive. And the first video that they ever put out was this one. And this one's just like, it's fascinating because it is technically, I think, in the genre of analog horror. But then again, the whole premise of the Mystery Flesh Pit, which if you don't know about, you should look it up, is kind of in the same vein as why this analog horror as a concept is scary. It's something rooted in the past, because the story of the Mystery Flesh Pit is all told from the perspective of articles and memorabilia and little informational placards that are from the era of when the Mystery Flesh Pit existed and before the disaster of the Mystery Flesh Pit. And so you uncover the universe through in-universe clues that occurred after the event occurred. And this is one of them.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Texas Department of Public Safety, the United States Geological Survey, and the Permian Basin Recovery Corporation. The United States Geological Survey has issued a geobiological activity advisory for the following counties: Cook County, Junction County, Howard County, Midland County, Sterling County, and 2:18 a.m. Central Daylight Time at 10:48 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Seismic EKG monitoring stations detected muscle contractions originating from the northeastern limb of the Permian Basin superorganism. This event is expected to cause moderate to severe damage to property, utility services, and infrastructure. Residents are advised to seek shelter immediately. If you do not have access to emergency with extra batteries and battery-powered radio. During this event, you may experience headaches, nausea, fever, hallucinations, dizziness, mild seizures, temporary changes in vision, reduced or enhanced cognitive ability, limited precognition, memory loss, and muscle cramps. These effects are temporary and will stop once the event has concluded. Do not exit your shelter and do not use telephone or cell phone except in the case of emergency. Stay tuned to local news media outlets for continuing information on this situation.
So this is cool, right? This came out December of 2020. It is now 2022, so this was over a year ago. This is actually before a lot of these analog horror videos came out. It's not the first analog horror thing by a long shot, but it is one of the earlier ones, and it has a great example of why it and a lot of the analog horror things work so well. It's something that you know, even if it's an emergency, you know this screen. You know this. And because you know it, even if it's something bad, you can be used to it and you can understand it. However, there's already strange things that are happening in this emergency broadcast that really mark it out as something that you should pay attention to and something that is not what you expect. And that is the basis of what makes it so kind of creepy, because it's unsettling, because it's something that you expect to know and it's not what it is. It's not a tornado warning. It's not a earthquake warning. No, it's geobiological activity advisory. That makes you go, what the fuck is that? You don't know what that is, but you know those words, geobiological. So, okay, geological, biological, something that's on the scale of geology and biology. That's weird at first, and that's like the whole reason why the Mystery Flesh Pit works so well. But also, just like the rest of it going on as it continues, the fact that it is a recording of a screen and you have the environmental things happening that are kind of coinciding with the message that is being relayed, and it's rooted in reality, right? It's rooted in reality, and that's kind of the bigger point of it. Like it's rooted in something that could potentially be real. You see these counties, you know roughly the size of what a county is in a state if you're from America. This thing, whatever the frick it is, it's so big. And you hear them talking about how there's an activity warning off the northeastern limb of the Permian Basin superorganism. All of these are pretty much new words to anybody that's ever read English and grew up knowing English. All of these are pretty new, but you know the combinations of them and you know the basis of the context that you're getting it, and all of them spell bad news. So this event is expected to cause moderate to severe damage. Also, like, understating what it could possibly do, and just like the list of things and the things happening in the noise. Like, you could say a lot about the production quality and like the different things and the actual realism of it, but the fact that it is there and it's happening all aids to the idea that it's kind of real. That's the other thing about analog horror. It taps into this thing where you don't know if it's not real. You can play a lot of horror games and you can know that they're not real because you're playing a game, but when you're watching an informational video like this, you don't automatically know that it's not real if you've never been exposed to something like this before. And that also is what makes analog horror really creepy. You don't know if this informational broadcast about people that aren't people, that kind of look like people, is real or not. What am I looking at? What did I just see? Oh my god. I was just skipping through this a little bit and I just saw that. You know, I don't like that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that. That's very simple, but at the same time, I don't like it! I think that's analog horror. You just look at it and you go,
hey everyone, so as you probably know at this point, I for one love horror. And one of the things that's so important for me in a horror setting is that of the setting itself. Most often, horror like Friday the 13th or the Halloween series takes a setting we're all familiar with, and that's used as the basis for whatever the scare is. And then several of my favorite horrors, like the 1982 movie The Thing, take a setting that we can sort of relate to, like people at a research base, and then use that for whatever cosmic horror comes out of it. But I think it's especially interesting whenever a horror series creates an entire Hey everyone, so as you probably on your computer for
if you want to
free
make the
in
process
just 2 easy clicks, then all you got to do whenever you're at checkout is hit the apply coupon option, wait a few seconds as Honey scours the internet to find the best promo codes, and then apply it to your order. And if Honey finds a working code, your price will drop with no extra effort to you. I cannot tell you the number of times that I've been ordering pizza with friends and I'm about to do it over the phone and they go, no wait, let me do it on the laptop. Because whenever they get to the checkout, Honey pops up, they hit apply, and then we get our pizza for $10 off. And it just doesn't stop there. Everything from shoes to tech to video games or whatever have you, Honey does its best to find codes that save you money at no charge to yourself. Take it from me as someone who's used it before, there's nothing more satisfying than whenever you're at a checkout to have your friend pat you on the shoulder and go, hey, you want to get $7 off that? And of course I do. And just saving money as easy as can be. Haha, get it? B, honey. Anyway, so all that you have to do is go to the link in the description at joinhoney.com/Wendigoon to immediately put it on your computer and just start saving cash. Once again, that is joinhoney.com/Wendigoon, and I ask that you please use my link because it lets them know that I sent you, and it helps me and it helps the channel, and I really appreciate it. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much to Honey for sponsoring the video. It means the most. I hope that you check it out. I hope you use the link in the description. I hope you all have a great day, and we are back to the video, which is again 2 feet this way. So just cut back. So without further ado, we are going to go ahead and break down the horror of the Flesh Pit. But first of all, and as always, thank you for watching. So the story of Mystery Flesh Pit National Park is told very non-chronologically. Basically, Trevor will release these incremental posters and pictures that allow us to paint a picture of the world together. So lucky for you all, I already did all that and believe I can track down what the first references to the park, or at least, you know, on a timeline, what the first references to the park can be. We'll break down more of the actual details of what the pit is like, as well as the quite literal anatomy of it later. But right now, we're just getting an introduction to how this thing came to be. In our first letter from James Jackson, also known as Jim Jackson, which we'll see more of later, he writes in a letter to Mr. Colton Fleming explaining the finding of this cave itself. The letter reads, "Dear Colton, now you know more than most how I may be prone to hyperbole on occasion, but those Whitmer boys that called on Monday are on to something amazing. I mean really truly amazing. This isn't any mineral deposit, Colton. At least not like anything I've seen. I went ahead and sent some samples for you and Chris to start looking at. I didn't think you all would believe me if I didn't. This thing that those old boys found is some kind of organic deposit that must go down at least 500 or 600 feet by my reckoning. Not a fungus either. This thing breathes and makes sounds same as any other creature, and it bleeds. God, how it bleeds. Colton, it's a mess out here. John and some of the others think it might be something from outer space. Most of the hombres we brought out to start the excavation call it Diablo Debajo, and are real weary of going too close to what we figure must be the mouth of this thing. Right now, I don't think I care what it is or where it came from. I'm an oil man, and I think we're on to something real big out here. Once you and Chris start looking at these samples, go ahead and give Lenny a call to send out his crew, and make sure they bring at least 4 excavators. Pay them whatever they ask to make it fast. Also, there's a card in here for a fella in Carlsbad with some pretty heavy-duty spelunking gear. Pay him whatever he wants to get here by Friday or Saturday. I'll call Beverly to have her put out other jobs on hold for the next 3 weeks, but you should remind her anyway. We need to move real fast on this. Dale Whitmer already left this morning to find someone in Gumption to come take some photos. It'll be a circus once that happens. God help us if the feds come out and lock it down. There's something about this thing that's important, and I don't want to see something this special get in the hands of some game warden. Regards, James Jackson of Jackson Surveying Incorporated." So as you can see there, it seems that just a normal mining operation or oil drilling operation came across this giant creature hidden underground. Now Jackson was right as to say that this thing underground, whatever they walked into, was actually the mouth of it. Because, as we're going to see in a little bit, this thing has entire nervous systems, muscles, and stomach components. And it seems that this agape opening is in fact the mouth of this creature. Now before we get into a lot of the details, or my favorite part, the tourism surrounding the Flesh Pit, I need to go ahead and read the second letter from Jackson as to make sense of this. "Dear Colton, things are really starting to take off down here. At around 3 or so last night, we broke a new depth record of 1,800 feet vertical descent from the maw. It's a damn shame you and the other folks are so spooked by this pit. To be down there in it really is something else. Now don't misunderstand, I'm not saying it's easy, God almighty, is it tough getting around down in its gullet and such. A man's got to have an iron constitution or a mighty thick skull, and lucky me, the good Lord has seen fit to bless me with both. Some of the boys here have rigged up scuba gear, and we've been able to squeeze around down there with some effort. Giant muscles, giant bones, innards so big you could drive a trailer truck through. Strange critters scuttling around in the dark down there too. Big bugs and germs and worms and other queer things that you wouldn't believe. Some kind of crab thing the size of coyote crept out a week and a half ago, and we caught it crawling around the feed trailer. I got a good look at it before one of Dale's boys shot at it, and it skittered away. We had the funeral for
I'll be
the
right back.
third roustabout to pass away this month on Tuesday. The papers are already talking gossip more than I like, and I'm hopeful that Bill and the other attorneys can keep the vultures and the feds at bay. People don't understand until they've seen it and been down inside it, Colton. We're pioneers and explorers here. This is good work. This is God's work. Nobody knows what this...
Alright, I'll be right back. I need to get something.
Ah. Alright, you stuck with me now, fuckers.
Alright, I'm back.
mystery pit
Welcome back,
is, or
shitlets.
what it eats, or how long it's been here. We need some guys with real smarts, not oilmen. Doctors, scientists, and good, decent folk who would have nothing to do with us. I'm mighty glad that you've taken responsibility for holding down the fort back home while I'm out here playing the cowboy. You're a good man, Colton, the kind of quality individual they don't make anymore. Maybe I'm hoping I can find some of that goodness myself someday. Maybe down in the belly of this beast. Give Samantha and the baby my regards. Jim Jackson. P.S. There's a company out of Fort Worth that I've called up to help with the exploration. I attached their card to this letter. Give their geologist a call and let them know the details. I'm told they're very good at what they do. And attached we see a business card for the Anodyne Deep Earth Mining Company. Now, Anodyne's going to come up a lot because they're pretty much responsible for everything that happens after this point. So, the pit was discovered in 1973. And as Jackson talked about in the letters, very quickly the local populace as well as the authorities began to grow interest in it because...
Duh.
And one of the most interesting things about this story is the immediate rush of consumerism that happens surrounding the pit. See, initially, it becomes a competition of what certain groups are going to do with it. But through what you can kind of pick up on as some government influence on Anodyne's behalf, they managed to get the park sanctified as a national park. What that means is that the park itself is treated in the same way the Smokies or Yellowstone would be treated. As in, it cannot be destroyed by any newcomers coming in.
So,
however, it can
how you
be
doing,
hosted
bitch boy?
by different companies like restaurants or lounges.
I-
And more importantly, Anodyne
I am.
maintains access
You
to
doing
the
alright?
resources. So the main questions going
Yeah, I'm
into this
just
point is
been a
how big
slow
is the
day.
pit and what exactly
I
did
know,
they
right?
do?
It feels like
And
so
measurements
slow.
of tissue as far down as they could see initially are about 30 kilometers.
As
Hey,
someone
man,
that
sometimes I wish that didn't
as
happen.
someone that played Helldivers 2 last night, it is fucking fun. But it's also buggy and it makes that hilarious. I fucking love it.
Oh yeah, I saw the ship just ass blast off into the void, and also crashed through a few mountains while I was at it.
Let me check what Helldivers 2 is on now. PS5 and Microsoft Windows. So
Figures.
Steam. Xbox does not get the luxury of Helldivers. Yeah, I think it's a disc.
Like the single reason I haven't gotten an Xbox yet is because they take fucking ages to get anything.
But they also have Halo, so that's why I like it.
Yeah, well, so does PC as far as I'm concerned.
Not all the time.
Hmm.
You have to have like the Xbox add-ons to get it.
Of course they do that.
The Master Chief Collection's
like-
available on Steam though, but that's the only thing they released it on outside of fucking Xbox. I totally blanked.
Yeah, I mean, that's my thing. What's the point of getting an Xbox if you can just get the same things on a PC computer?
There's some experiences on Xbox that are actually fun to play on Xbox, and it's worth it. I have everything, so I can actually be the middleman in everything. Because I have all of it. I have a Series X, a PlayStation 5, and a PC. I even have a Switch and a Steam Deck. So I can literally be the middleman.
Well, alright. Yeah, I'm just modeling Freddy right now. For the giggles and the shits.
The giggles and the shittles?
Absolutely all of them. Yes.
The shittles and giggles?
Absolutely every last one.
So
Every last
apparently
shit
there
and
are a
giggle.
couple of Blender tools that are free.
There's a lot of Blender tools that are free and are also very good.
Like loop tools.
I did not know that that was a thing. Didn't know there was things that helped with edge loops.
Oh Jesus. Oh almighty God. Well, I can already see what I added in. This is new. Well, every community is pretty toxic. I don't know what the fuck you're expecting. And something that was birthed from PlayStation, of course it's going to be. Unlike its great successor of God of War, Helldivers, and any other PlayStation exclusive, is pretty fucking toxic.
True. I got Freddy's paws. I made him look good. Let's fucking go. Woo. I might buy Helldivers for myself at some point.
I mean, it is really fucking fun. What's it making you think?
Yeah. You did indeed make me think.
Going back to the base model, so that way I can add in details that will actually be put in. The piston idea is a 50-50 because Cassie hasn't gotten around to it, which is understandable. She's a busy woman. Like I was a busy man, fucking busy as hell getting cucked by the dropship. I think the main thing I want to do is change how the arm endo is set up. That and, like, the joints. Because the joints were cool. But, like, they're also so hard to work with. You know?
As much as I think the joints look relatively fine, the ones I sent to you are pretty cool in and of themselves, so...
And, I mean, this is, like, just a giant-ass sphere, and that's not fucking funny. Like a giant-ass goddamn cylinder. Like, that's cool, but... And it does do its purpose, but, like, that's with
But
all...
it can be done better?
It's, yeah, it can... This would not... And look at that. That's not structurally stable. That would be that would fucking break. So... We're Yeetus deleting gins. We're Yeetus deletuses. We're deleting... And this. I'm getting rid of these joints down here. Because they're actually way too hard to fucking work with.
Well, in that case, I'm not too sure if the joints that I listed would be too sustainable, but fuck if I know.
No, I'm going to put ball joints down here.
Ah, fair.
Like, I tried the idea, but it's, like, so hard to make them fucking walk.
Hmm.
And it would take, like, so long. Quad sphere? What are you?
A sphere made of quads, I guess. It's
A-
also a lot of quads, apparently.
Yo, this looks like the type of shit people have to try to, like, do.
Uh,
When it comes to, like, a... Oh yeah, with the goon.
Which, again, probably isn't even close to how deep it actually is. And charts like this one...
Whoa, why does this actually look
Surveyor's
cooler?
Mark show that they mapped it out down to about 4,000 feet. So in other words, it's pretty big. And if you'll pay attention to that part in the second letter, people are not the only creatures alive inside of the living cave itself. As a matter of fact, as you can see on the major parasitic fauna chart, there are several massive creatures that people have to worry about. Like, for example,
look at the cylinder, dog, on the stream.
It's a very angular-looking cylinder.
Yeah, like... What the fuck? It was not this angular before. Right?
Well, damn. Oh, I got this new comfort strap for my Quest 3, and it is so fucking comfy.
Ooh, I have a battery fucking strap, but I rarely use the battery now.
Oh yeah, I have a new charger thing. Like a new charger port to charge my controllers, if that even works. Not too sure if it does, but fuck it, I'll try it tonight.
Fuck it, we ball.
And I guess over the next few days. Fuck it, we do ball.
Alright, let me like pull up that reference you sent me. Do you like purple?
I like purple.
No, do you know what I mean by that at all?
Oh, the fucking video that you sent, yeah.
Purple, purple. If you are on mobile, it's like purple, 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 purple. I'm being asked for a favor.
Oh, damn. I still hate how they gave the Quest 3 a noise-canceling mic.
Well, I can tell you who's exactly to blame for that.
Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerfuck?
No. Gorilla Tag Kids.
Oh, shit, you right. Either that or me. I was the single cause.
Nah, I highly doubt. I think we were the cause.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
I mean, before I could easily do the fucking blow into mic explosion thing, but now I kind of gotta, like, be finicky with it. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't sound as good.
That's why.
That and
That's
the
why
fact that
if
it's on
I.
the headset now.
That's why I
covered
like to have an external mic to go.
Oh. I think if I cover the mic on the camera, it'll just... Yep. It'll just muffle out, and it's really...
Oh, you
dumb
got a
and
webcam
stupid.
mic
I
now?
hate it so much. No, there's like...
Oh, that.
You know how you were saying that the Quest mic is built into the front plating?
Yeah, was I right?
That. You were right. It's built into the middle camera. Which is a really stupid placement for a mic.
But
in retrospect,
it sounds
it's even louder now. It's louder and it doesn't pick up as much, and it's pissing me off.
Alright,
so
okay, I'll be
much.
up in a minute. Food.
Fair. Yeah, somehow it's louder and yet picks up less. Like, how the fuck do you even do that? How do you do that?
It was all an
Yes.
attempt to kill the Gorilla Tag screaming.
And yet it makes it even louder. Like, I bet I could scream into my mic right now.
Please don't. I was too late!
It's still quieter than me speaking. Like, what the... I could just do that. It'd be a fucking microwave and it'd be stupid loud. It's like, why?
Do you want to know how I make the joints for the pistons? Boolean.
Oh, do you do a Boolean? Oh, you do a Boolean difference.
And I mean, it works.
Intersect.
So, like...
That is fair. I don't know why I didn't do that. I'm fucking stupid.
Why, did you cut yours out manually?
No, it's just like, I've never actually done it for the pit. I gotta remake the endoskeleton. I have to remake the endoskeleton. It's just law now.
I mean, I can give you a bunch of tips on what you can do for the endo. As me that has been doing a
I know
lot
what
of...
to do. I'm
not
big
like
brain.
what to do, like how to do it. With like something to... With like techniques that I've done. Also, I'm going to give you this. This is going to be very illegal.
Oh? I love illegality.
Shut up. This is going to, like, just search up that name and look at all the shit it can do.
All right. Let me get my ass up. Okay, there we go.
Were you laying down?
In a gaming chair, no less.
Descend into madness like I forgot the fucking word.
Oh. Oh. Oh, damn.
Oh, damn. Uh-huh.
Damn, this shit's kind of fire. Yes. Very.
It will change your workflow a lot because it's already changing mine. But it is worth it for what it offers.
Potential danger to download. Shut up.
It was actually pretty safe.
Yeah, that's just fucking
Discord.
Discord being Discord. I do not know why there is a cord in my dick. But it is.
That is like the most random thing you've said yet.
Oh, it can get much worse, honey.
Never fucking call me that again. If you want to stay alive, do not call me that.
But wait, it gets gayer.
No, Rose will kill you, dog.
Alright, I'll do it for Rose's sake.
You'll stop doing it, or you will do it?
I'm saying I'm not doing it for Rose's sake, specifically.
Well, fuck you.
What, fuck, you think I have self-reserve? Nah, bro. I'm as physically fucking careless as possible. At all given times.
Shut the fuck up, you twig.
There was a dude that put a charger or cord or whatever in his dick to measure.
What the fuck?
Why do you put the... Why? Actually, better question. How do you know this? I'd like to know.
And did it work?
That's also a really good question. I've never heard of this. I don't know how I haven't heard of this, but I haven't. You scare me. Jesus fucking Christ.
On his dick.
This dude put a... Sorry, it's just still setting it. He put a whole ass charger cord inside of his cock. Why?
Alright,
Why would... Who? And why would even...
No. We don't want to see.
Did he not have any better options? Could he have not just used like a tape measure? Don't put a tape measure in your dick.
Instant regret. Don't put a tape measure in your dick. Like, you could
just
hear
a
the fucking
disclaimer to all
concern.
the kids in the audience: don't put a fucking
tape measure in your cock. It will hurt.
Okay, for some reason I just went into pass through on accident. Apparently you can just do that in PCVR. I did not know you could do that.
Of course it was from the fucking UK!
Oh my god, it's... Fuck only in Ohio, only in England in this bitch.
Fucking,
Man, people would be.
of course,
No,
not
no, no,
not
no.
only in Ohio, of course it's in England.
Of course, it's in England. I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna do that again. Give me a second. Wait, why is it just not doing it again? Function, motherfucker, work.
You have to double tap.
Apparently, not just double tap, but slap the living shit out of the side of your head.
Yeah.
That's long chargers. Oh, Jesus.
Some of those fucking foot-long ones, Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, it's like the one that I just got today. That's like 16 feet long.
Imagine that in your dick.
16-foot charger cable lodged in a man's. Oh no!
Slight
No.
increase of volume. Oh no!
I don't like thinking anymore. This would be a good day to just not have a brain. To just lobotomize yourself. Just to lobotomize yourself. That'd be a very good.
Does it actually? Hold on.
I think I know what I'm gonna do this afternoon. Christ. I don't want to see the images. I don't.
Oh my fucking god!
Did you find it?
It's the Jesus Christ!
Oh god, I have
He got the fucking USB put in!
Oh my god! No! Oh no! Okay.
And they got it out, and it was all bloody.
Oh. Oh. Oh god, I found the image. He got all. Oh. Oh, it was in his bladder.
Oh
What
god,
the
he was
fuck?
pissing with it.
He was. Damn.
It was a room.
The electric
oh, dear
pisser.
Christ.
The electric pisser. Oh. Oh.
Like, oh. And he got all but like a couple inches in.
Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh god. Oh, that is awful. Oh, what the fuck?
I'm so glad I have always set my shit to never be viewed by kids.
No, that shit was dead ass in his bladder. What in the fuck? Oh god. Oh god, no. Oh no. Oh, this is a horrible day to be cognitive. Holy shit.
I'm rethinking the joints.
I'm rethinking ever thinking.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, human free will was a mistake.
We are not talking about how a 13-year-old gets bitches, okay?
Oh no, that thing was not his. Oh, dude, you see the fucking
He was
photos of it?
15? Still. That's wrong, and Papa YouTube would smite me.
Nah, bro. And even then, I'm gonna say this. It was not as big as the cord. It was going into his fucking bladder. Like, why would he even do that? Why did bro do that? How did bro do that, actually? Hold on.
Lube.
I'm just thinking about that now. That shit went in USB side.
Lube.
Oh,
Lube.
God, Lube can do horrible things. I'm just confused.
Oh god, it's like Scorpion all over again. Bro doesn't feel pain.
Oh. Neither there he was into it, though. It's just a whole nother story. That's a whole.
That's a
different fucking
that's a
story for
different
whole
fucking
different
demon
day.
that we are not dealing with.
Yeah, let's just. I'm not gonna say let's get off the topic because this has been like a oh there goes part of the charger tower thingy. It's like this is a morbidly interesting topic. If it gets us banned, then it gets us banned. Well, fuck. But
It's me that takes the blow, so fucking stop.
yeah. Just at the end of the day, weird little thing. God knows how it happened. I think it's best we just move on to another subject before Papa YouTube.
Papa YouTube comes out and tries to fucking spank me with his belt.
Yeah, and oh god, I'm thinking of horrible jokes. Whew. Why does my brain think of
Because
the
we're
worst possible thing?
we're mean people.
Fair. Who murder, killing, death. Okay. I don't actually know where to go from here. I'm gonna be dead honest.
That's probably
I'm
not
just
how it
watching,
pronounce, but whatever.
Sopapod.
When I initially saw this, I was like, "Oh well, what is that? Like a really big beetle like that?"
I
And
am.
then I was reading.
If you're
in
talking to
another
me,
entry
fuck
about how
off.
they eat
I
people,
am the
they
one
can
that
grow
owns
up
the
to
stream.
20 feet long. So in other words, a small school bus.
And I was
that
a little
eats
too
people.
horrified to have
Oh
manners.
my gosh.
Which would mean all these other creatures
Honestly,
you can
fair.
see there are probably much, much bigger than people are. Also, beneath several of these posts is a sort of explanation that goes into more detail around whatever's being
Personally, I
discussed.
kind of feel like the
So,
canon
underneath
timeline of
the
FNAF
bug
should have
chart,
ended at
We can
6.
see in the description that
Or
all
Ultimate
Custom
this
Night,
chart
if we're
and
really
many
feeling
others
fun.
like it were produced by Park Service as an educational tool for use in classrooms, museums, and universities.
Ending of FNAF 3 would have
Popular
felt a
among
bit too
natural
short.
history enthusiasts, the illustrations featured on these
And
posters were the
ending of
result
FNAF
of an
6
intensive expeditions
feels
and
like, hey,
surveys into the mystery flesh.
FNAF
Funny,
6
funny,
has such a
funny.
strong
encounter common fauna, such
ending.
As the myriad
FNAF 6 was fucking
macrobacteria
awesome.
subspecies,
Like,
You might be
many
mentally
organisms
insane
such as the Venice
and
shamble
still have manners.
Abyssal
Bro, I am...
sauropod, probably pronounced
I was
that wrong,
fucking horrified of what the
tend to
fuck
evade
you
trails
shared
in
with me, so
high-traffic
you will take the
areas,
fall on this
making
one,
them a difficult
motherfucker.
spot. As a practical tool, these illustrations were useful in training wildlife management rangers in proper firearm techniques for
I think I got
safely
my
dispatching
drawing
a
stuck on my
dangerous
zipper.
organism.
I did.
For this reason,
I'm a-
the designers
I'm a-
of this
I'm a
and other
little-
charts
I'm a little bit
attempted
special.
to represent the scale of the organisms in relation to each other as accurately as possible. So
Alright,
if you're going into the pit, you better be strapped. And also, like, look
thinking-
at all the detail in these different designs.
It's your fault for
Something like
typing
the
it!
Sopapod, which looks like
I have to
a
read
giant
chat.
tendril shrimp
YouTube
thing.
puts
And
updates
then
of
the
how the
gastric
stream's
bristle
going
worm,
in my
which
chat.
is huge and terrifying. And there's some more specific entries about some of the lesser known or lesser seen.
But yeah, I think
ones.
it definitely
Like,
should
for
show, like,
example, here with the
either ended
evolution
at
of the
6 or
Amorphous
Ultimate
Shane
Custom Night,
pamphlet, which
because,
is
like,
presented as
I
a
would have
super
hated it.
conservative
I
Villain comes back.
I actually
Ooh.
You can
wanted
see
to
the
have
life
like
cycle
if
of
it ended
something
at
that is
UCN.
believed to be
Like
an
UCN's a
ancient
cool little
descendant from
game,
the
but
weasel
the fact that it
over
has
time
like
crawled into the
significance is
cave
kind of like
and slowly lost so many traits of
Mm.
itself
'Cause it's
that
like,
eventually just
it doesn't
became
feel like a
blob
good
of
ending, 'cause
organs
it's
that
just
crawls
torturing a guy for the rest of
inside
the life. He's
crevices
not
in the
burning in
flesh walls
traditional
of the
hell,
cave itself,
which would
and
be
just, like,
nicer.
absorbs the
Well,
nutrients,
either way,
which is-
nicer. You want a nicer fate
And
for
as you
William
remember
Afton, bro?
mentioned
He's
earlier,
dying.
the
You
It's a
keep
better
killing people.
fate.
You kill people.
Park, hiking, and all,
And besides,
which
I
means,
don't
as pictured
think
on
a
maps
child
like
should
this,
be
that show the orifice or mouth of the
jury,
pit,
judge, and
as well as an
executioner.
interior trail
Ever.
map. People would go on these very long
Well, either way,
excursions walking through the
he
entrance
kinda
of this
killed them.
creature. And people could
You
He
know,
go
did
innocent
kind of kill
children.
them,
amazing
but
sights, such as
but
the northern
me
bronchial
out.
forest, which is the sort of lungs of
I
this
don't.
creature.
I
The
still don't
amniotic
think a
thermal
child
springs,
is
which is something
fit
we are going
enough
talk
to
about in
torture a
minute. The
man
gastric sea,
without
which is
fucking
digestive enzymes.
messing up
Or the
somewhere.
fondue village, which is bone marrow so large you can walk inside of it.
Because there have been so many theories
comforting.
about how
And
if
some of the
Afton ever
dangers of
escaped
hikers through
UCN,
the park, and I'm going to continue using park,
how
but
fucked
by
up
park,
everything
I mean
became
giant flesh
become.
underground monster thing. We can see in the wildlife safety
Yeah, well, we
pamphlet
kinda got
some of the
that
things
in-
people hiking would have to worry about. Like with
I
the
don't count
introduction,
Glitchtrap
it
as
says,
Afton.
"Visit to the
He's
mystery
me-
flesh pit
Glitchtrap
can
kind of
be
fucking
a most
mediocre dog.
pleasurable and rewarding experience,
Yeah, it's kind
or
of
it
like
can be
the
a time of
comparison between
vexation,
AI
distress, or
character
even
thingy
tragedy.
and
Much depends
actual
on how
person.
you and your family
It's like comparing
can
art
set
to AI
simple
art.
guidelines and avoid
It's like comparing an
hazards.
actual person
Take
to a
minute to simple
character.ai.
but important safety
A
rules
character.ai.
and go on to a pleasant
Char-
park
Shh.
experience.
Are you having
I
a
hate-
seizure?
As well as
I'm having a
everything
bit of a
that's
strong,
industrialized
just a
within the
little bit.
park has been done
But yeah,
by
it's
the
like
Anodyne
comparing an actual
Visitors
human
and
being to a
wildlife within the Mystery
character.ai.
Flesh Pit often
thing.
frequent
I'm
the
gonna
same
see if
areas
Rose
within
wants
the
to
park.
join.
Whatever you call it.
It is likely that park wildlife and visitors will encounter one another, but by remaining calm and
Man, I
following
can
the
see
basic
the-
advice of experienced
the
venteriobiologists,
children
you
in your
increase the
walls.
odds of a positive outcome.
Children thought
outcome
that
for
Mama would
both
never
yourself and
find
the
them
wildlife.
as
All
long
those
as she
who
couldn't
partake on
see them.
self-guided excursions
That was
beyond
so
reinforced
fucking
and enclosed
creepy.
trails within the Mystery
Yeah, no, that
Flesh Pit
fucking-
are required to attend an orientation at the lower visitor center.
That
During this
sequence was fucking
orientation,
freaky.
a park ranger will inform you about areas that are closed
And had
to
absolutely
visitors
every
due
right to be.
high fauna activity or recent wildlife-human encounters. It is
You know,
important
I
to be aware
might
when
actually
camping
play
and hiking
Contractors.
within the Mystery Flesh Pit to avoid wildlife foraging
Yo.
areas, chymal
Initiate
deposits,
transfer.
gastric bladders, surface wildlife carcass mounds, etc. So not only do you have to worry about the giant
Dick looking
bug
good,
things
baby.
that are essentially this
What?
creature's immune system,
Good.
but you have to worry about the creature itself digesting you.
Did you
We'll
get
talk
enough
about that in a
sleep?
minute, but a final thought on encountering these things.
much.
It says at the end of the
You got too much sleep.
pamphlet, if you see flora or fauna
feel
within the
that.
park and it does not appear to notice you, back out of sight and change your course.
You know what?
Move out of the
Might
area or
actually
quietly
play
observe at
Blades and
safe
Sorcery.
distance without approaching or
Hell yeah.
otherwise disturbing
Based.
it. Disturbance
might
is
watch you
evident
sleep
whenever
tonight.
wildlife change their
Yeah.
behavior
So
because of
what
you.
I do in Blade and Sorcery is I will actually take 2 sickles, death style, and just fucking obliterate everything.
I just turn
Because
on the
it's funny.
the cheats and just tear people apart.
That is honestly fair.
I like
usually-
I like looking into their eyes while fucking tearing off their arm.
Jesus Christ. I mean, okay, I can't be surprised. You're a bit of a crazy bitch sometimes.
I'm a
so I kinda-
sadomasochist, of course.
I'm pretty used to you being a crazy bitch, so.
Welcome back,
Why do
you
these
fucking
have the
filthy animal.
Aesthetic of. Why do the Steam VR home controllers have the aesthetic of a fucking Vive controller now? Because before they were like.
Because that was the thing they were kind of made for, the Steam VR.
You know, well, it's weird. It's like. It kind of worked the exact same. Sorry, fuck. What was I saying? I'm having an aneurysm today. What is wrong with me?
Why are you blue?
What's wrong with you?
What is wrong with
Why are
you?
you
Why are you blue? That fucking cat that was painted blue, I love it.
I was concerned because apparently I think that could be like really unhealthy to a cat's complexion or some shit.
It is.
But yeah, I wouldn't know though. Maybe there's like pet safe dyes out there now. that I
There
just
is pet
don't
safe dyes.
know of.
Regular
Okay, well,
paint
that's
is
good.
very unhealthy though.
Yeah, well at least there's. Oh wait, I could play Ancient Dungeon VR. I haven't played that in ages.
Do you know what else you could probably play if you now
I'm-
that you got a fucking goddamn quest tree, you might be able to get Asgard's Wrath 2 for free.
Oh, that's funny. I did. I actually did.
That
on the
game
quest, I don't-
is actually very fleshed out and actually really fun.
Yeah, I downloaded it. I haven't started it up yet because you
It-
know I'm usually on PC VR. So
Oh my god, I know what I
Yeah.
can do.
Upload things.
Oh, never mind.
Then what were you gonna say?
Coochie.
Unpacking.
Oh yeah. Did you get the gift from Cindy?
Oh, wait, hold up. Let me open up my Steam.
Congratulations, you
Ooh.
have the video game.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I have it too. It's really fun.
Not enough space. Okay, that's fine. I have too many things downloaded anyway. I'll just uninstall some things.
Uninstall 76. I don't think we're ever going to get back to that.
Do I still have that installed in the first place? Yeah, I do.
Ugh, there's like a
Why the fuck does that profile image for 76 go so hard now, though?
Oh, I don't know, but it does.
Why am I so fucking short?
Yo,
Why
Cynic.
does my hand go through the ground?
Motherfucker.
Why does this game do this to me?
Because you're short.
I mean, yeah, I have no drift now, but like,
Oh, I'll be
She
right
sounds drunk. She's tired. She's sleep deprived.
she's a
back.
little
No,
bit of
it's
a
the
dummy,
opposite.
stupid idiot.
No, it's the opposite. I
You-
had too much sleep.
And now you're eepy.
Which somehow gives the exact same effect. Why is the human body like this?
It's because the more sleep you get, the more tired you get.
Man, fuck sleep. Why don't I just become nocturnal?
School.
Fuck. Why do we have to be humans with responsibilities? Why can't I just be a little stupid little fucking idiot?
Darth, go the fuck to bed.
Sleep, shit lips.
Darth, as your
Get
technical
away
boss,
from
because you
me.
are one of my mods, please go to fuck to sleep. No, you won't.
Oh, fuck. If you don't go to sleep, you will die and explode in your sleep.
If you don't go to sleep, you will be a stinky doo-doo head.
And also die.
You
and
do.
explode.
You can only not sleep for like
in your
3
sleep.
days until like it actually starts to try to kill you.
Before the world starts to be a bitch.
Who fucking likes Dr. Pepper here again?
I like Dr. Pepper. It is pretty good.
Hmm.
It is good but very unhealthy drink. But I don't care that it's unhealthy because it tastes good.
I have the cure for insomnia. Melatonin.
Honestly fair.
Eat like 3 gummies, you'll be out like a light.
I need to get back into playing this game. This one's really fun. It's really fun. Glad I have an extended charger cord now, because I can actually do things without dying.
Alright, thank you. Goodbye.
Good night, motherfucker.
I can't.
Now go the fuck to sleep or I kill you. Oh, fucking piss. Bad zombie. Bad zombie. Bad, stupid fucking zombie. I like to kill things because it is funny. Oh boy. Jeez. Oh fuck. Give me your skin. What's this? I love just killing things in the chat, doesn't know the context at all. I need to invest in chapstick. My lips are dry as fuck.
I use chapstick for my knuckles.
Yeah, well, I should start, honestly.
Marta.
Semen.
Excuse me?
Semen.
Semen?
Semen.
Gah.
Cock joke.
Yuck.
Never say yacht again or I'm gonna end you.
I said kiak, not gyat.
Oh. In that case, Kyak.
Kyak.
Love Kyak.
Me too.
You!
Killed it.
I did indeed kill a thing. What am I lying?
I just got like scared the hell out of the unpacking it freaking like opening.
There's things to kill over here. Oh, that's 3 projectile spitting little shits. And they're all dead. Yay. I love playing this rinky-dinky ass game. This is a nothing. Okay. Is the scary man gonna be here? Oh my god, it's the scary man. Oh my god, it's the scary man. I shoot you in the skull. Ow! Motherfucker threw a chandelier at me.
Or throw a chandelier at you too.
I'm gonna throw a chandelier. I'm going to parry the fucking chandelier, sending it back towards your face.
I'm very entertained already.
Now the stupid ass zombie man is dead, and now I have my potato. Yes. Alright, let's hope the fucking infested dungeon doesn't kill me again, because the infested dungeon do what an infested dungeon do. Gold bitch. Explode. I think I could really screen share this game, probably. Be good background entertainment.
Hold up, gotta go move over laundry. Well, not move over laundry, restart it. Frick. Baby.